Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now in CoinMarketCap, XRP is close to 19 cents and we have been stable. But we can see Bitcoin is going up and up. But today I did buy more XRP. Now guys, before we jump into news, like I say, I'm not a financial advisor, nor is financial advice, just entertainment value only. Lord XRP has tweeted out,
and our regulators and doing enough right now to ensure that stability and as well competition from some of these big tech companies being involved in this space?
You know, I think they're mindful of wherever the competition is coming from. The central bank governor of Kenya was explaining to us that they gave a banking license to a telecom company. And I think in the future, we have to look at what lots of data collectors and movers are going to do and whether they're going to move into the banking space forcefully, in which case they will have to be regulated. They will have to be held accountable so that they can be fully trusted.
Madam Lagarde, I know you have a tight schedule. Thank you for joining us here on Facebook Live. We always love to have you, and our viewers are certainly happy to see you back with us. Thanks so much. And our
disruptors like cryptocurrencies are clearly shaking the system. XRP, very wise. XRP EOY has tweeted out,
important topic. CBDCs and digital currencies in general have really become a hot topic nowadays, and I truly believe that 2020 is the year for digital currencies. Now, some people may argue and say that central banks have started to look at CBDCs or digital money in general as a direct result of Libra, but I personally believe that it's just a natural evolution. I mean, we are embarking on a new era, a new digitized era. We're moving towards digitized economies, so I believe it's very important and imperative that central banks really take a close look at digital currencies, and those that fail to do so may struggle in the future. I think in terms of money supply and methods of payments nowadays, if you think about it, we have been depending on electronic money for a long time now, for decades and decades ago. Ever since the invention of debit cards or credit cards. But I think today, if we combine the advent of smartphones along with the advancements in technologies, such as distributed ledger technologies, the internet, having more efficient telecommunications, for example, all these combined together will drive people to demand more efficient, easier peer-to-peer payments and transactions. And I think digital currencies really are promising to provide just that.
And I also think as we view 5G coming online around the world, a brave new world of connected devices that will have a lot of automation and logic built into them, that's when you start to understand how this, these stores of value and mediums of exchange need to keep pace with the digital economy.
Exactly. If I just may add to that, I mean, digital currencies in general hold a lot of promises in terms of whether it's for local domestic peer-to-peer transactions, making them more efficient, especially in developing countries where their local RTGS systems are not very efficient, for example. They hold a lot of promises in providing more efficient cross-border transactions, bypassing the traditional interbank correspondent banking systems today. They hold a lot of promises in terms of financial inclusion, for example, more promises in terms
Digital Currencies 2020. G20 Saudi Arabia 2020, the future of money will be this year 2020. Again, guys, bullish this year. Again, 2020. She spoke about 2020. Galgatron has tweeted out, this could be very big for crypto. So we can see right here, PayPal, Venmo to roll out crypto buying and selling. There we go, guys. More news. Cryptocurrency as a whole is growing. Next, who comes from XRP Store. Today marks the 900th day since XRP reached its all-time high of $3.84. Our time will come and smart money will come, guys. It's been so long, guys, since the all-time high. But patience. We can see our time will come and smart money will come. Jack the Rippler has tweeted out, boom! SBI Ripple Asia plans to launch XRP remittance platform this year. ODL is designed to give banks and financial institutions a regulated method to send fiat currencies across border in an instant using XRP as a bridge currency. And by the way, guys, I'll leave all the links down in the description below so you guys can investigate further. but we can see again XRP comes into the play as a bridge currency. Next one comes from XRP Dammy.
All right, I am doing a special recording session with Benjamin Fulford, the god of financial news, and also possibly one of the top experts on the global currency reset and the good news that's coming down the pipe. Ben, what's on your mind?
Okay, I'll tell you what's on my mind. We've been contacted by a group called the Golden Dragon. I've heard of them before, and I've met with some of their representatives in Singapore years ago. This was arranged by a cousin of Queen Elizabeth, who said at the time that if you're going to talk to China, this is as senior as it gets. And now, I mean, supposedly next week, we're going to have a meeting. And the idea is that unlimited funding will be made available, but it has to be, we have to have agreement from the Federal Reserve Board, which I believe is now owned by the U.S. Treasury.
It has no authority whatsoever.
Well, the point is that there's from the Asian end, they're willing to make unlimited funding available, but there has to be some kind of fundamental Western agreement to go ahead.
Is it possible you're being conned?
Well, you know, the thing about a con job, it's always, we're going to give you $1 trillion. All you got to do is pick $1 million upfront payment, and then they walk away with $1 million. Okay?
I'll tell you what, my sources are nowhere near as good as yours. But my sources have told me the deal has already been cut between Xi and Trump and Putin, and the money is moving this week.
Again, it may be we're talking about the same thing, or it may be a parallel effort. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that what I have on my end is that there is a group called the Golden Dragon that says they have unlimited funding available, but it has to be, it's a two-way thing. You have to have an East-West agreement. The East is saying, okay, we're going to put in unlimited funding. And the West says, okay, and then we have a joint East-West project for the planet. That's what I'm hearing on this end, all right?
Gold standard currency reset. A Trump announcement coming. Next one comes from Robert R. 900 days of bear market. XRP still isn't dead. XRP is still not dead. Once again from Jack the Rippler. It's simple. XRP the standard. We can see right here. It can't be dirt cheap. And what is XRP? All the money. David Short says tweet out, what fresh is this? We can see right here. Please pay with a credit, debit, or exact change. Guys, it's going to be happening. It is going to be happening. Now guys, we're into the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. Blueshy has tweeted out, countries will stop using cash. The US dollar is dead. Central bank digital currencies are ready. XRP bridge is ready. Bitcoin death is coming. They are waiting for the call. Buy XRP gold and silver. It looks like they are ready and waiting for the call. He tweeted once more, end of year 2020, XRP can hit $20. But don't be excited because that's not the actual price. We can see 4 digits, 2021. $1,600 to $7,200 per XRP. 2021. XRP Joker tweeted out, don't be deceived. They are all in on it. It looks like everyone is in on it, guys. XRP MM has tweeted out, XRP, not $10. Not $100, not $1,000. XRP fixed price, $10,000. And look at this, guys. Remember the 4-digit price of XRP. It is right there. Reborn has tweeted out, I like the sound of this place. Who has the golden ticket? Don't miss it. Moon, guys. We are going to the moon and above. Next one comes from Rom the Weird. Only time can tell when reality catches up. Year 2020 is your proper way of seeing the truth. This year, 2025, as given and mentioned a lot and has been here for a while. Your true price will be revealed. After 5 years, you already know where it's going. Within that 5 years, you won't be talking about Bitcoin anymore. So it looks like Bitcoin will not be here, or a lot of people won't be talking about it in a couple years from now. Goldman Sachs has tweeted out 3, 2, 1. We can see this rocket. Blast off, guys. Blast off incoming. Next video comes from J9 Dalton. I'm pretty sure this was one of Mr. Poole's posts as well. But if we go down here, Russia plus China plus United States. Remember the upcoming meeting for all of them. So look, guys, just remember the upcoming meeting. The final tip for today's video comes from Baba Cucks, LFG, September 29, October 15, and October 22. So these are more dates we have right here. But who exactly knows what's going to happen in the future. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and feel free to join the channel membership. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day, and yeah, guys, see ya.
This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do, and he hasn't even got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.